Here we are, Lamar Byrd Jr. with MD. We're here with Richard Bokinski.
You nailed it.
And today we went through a shoulder workout.
First exercise, we're gonna do some dumbbell military stuff, do a couple of warm-up sets, always doing progressive. So we'll start off real light and we'll work our way up into the working sets.
So if you could, actually first just give you a little background on you right now, and then tell us your shoulder workout and how it went through.
My name's Richard. All my friends call me Dickbo. I've been bodybuilding for about 3 years. I did my first show in 08. I was a lightweight. I know, right? Shit. And then I did a couple of shows as a welterweight in 09, and I fell in love with the sport. I wanted to be a part of it for a long time, so I've been in the off season for about 3 years. Looking to step back on the stage in 2012 as a light heavy, and I want to do some damage, man. My goal is to qualify. So hopefully step on a national stage at the end of the year, if not definitely by 2013.
So just tell us about your shoulder workout. Today you went through a couple things. It was a lot of supersets. You typically do that for shoulders?
Yeah, I do that. I do that for just about everything. Even when I lift heavy, I do a lot of drop sets. I do a lot of supersets. I keep my workouts as short as possible, and I try to just push that blood in there, man. Just really shuttle it in there. Part of my training philosophy is keeping that constant tension, the partial reps. I want to really stretch that fascia and give the muscle room to grow. Yeah. So I do a lot of the supersets and that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. And so what's your nutrition like? I know you're on Flex Foods, which is a meal plan here in Tallahassee. I'll let you explain that, but let's talk about what you eat on a daily basis and everything like that. And also, you're a firefighter. So,
well, yeah,
kind of, almost.
We'll explain that.
But just explain to people your training, and I know you have a hectic job right now, so explain those two things.
Yeah, right now my schedule, I work 24 on, 48 off. I work as an EMT. I work with Leon County EMS, and it's a great split, actually, because I have 1 day of complete rest, 24 hours to just focus and try and eat and recover while I'm at work. And then the other 2 days I train hard, and it's a great split. I love it. I've really made a lot of gains on it. My diet, this is where Tim comes in. Flex Foods, you're talking about Flex Food. It's a meal delivery service here in Tallahassee run by Tim, my training partner. And he delivers food to me Monday through Friday, 4 meals every day, fresh. I'm doing an all red meat diet right now, so it's really helping me stay lean, stay hard, and I'm trying to bulk up right now, so it's a lot of potatoes, sweet potato, a lot of whole grain rice, good vegetables, and just red meat, man. Sirloin, steak, burger, I mean, you name it, just red meat. So
it's good stuff. So what areas are you trying to bring up right now? Because last time I saw you, your arms were a little bit of a weaker point, and last time I saw you, brought everything up. But what's your main areas of focus you're trying to bring up before you sit on stage in 2012?
Definitely legs. Definitely legs. I mean, guys on stage with big arms, dime a dozen.
Hey, don't. Was that personal attack? Was that personal attack?
No. I'm saying it's mandatory. You gotta have big arms. That's a given. But legs, man, that's what I want. I want wheels, man. I want big wheels, and that's what I'm. Like you said, I brought everything up, and that's just what I'm going to continue doing. Everything, man. I focus on everything. There's not one body part that I neglect.
Yeah, so every day is kind of that day where you hit it hard.
Yeah,
so
every day.
What's your current weight right now?
Right now, I'm off season probably about 206, 207. I want to peak out about 220 before I start my pre-contest diet, and hopefully that'll be about January. So I'm trying to put on about 15 pounds. And
in the next 2.5 months or so.
In the next 2.5 months, yeah. I just started this really heavy, bulking red meat diet. My training's just kicked into high gear, and I'm seeing results, man. Like in the past 3 weeks, man, I'm really starting to pack on size. So it's coming together.
Good. So whenever you do your show, how long is your diet going to be? Who's going to do your diet? It's obviously going to go through Flex Foods, but are you going to dictate that, or will Tim do your diet? Because Tim also does Paul's diet right now. How's that going to go when you start your prep?
I haven't really decided. I'm sure I'm going to stick with Tim as far as the Flex Food goes, but I don't know if I'm going to hire an outside coach. Tim's a pretty knowledgeable guy. I might pick his brain for this first season back on stage and kind of see how we do. Champagne's the only pain. We got to say some kind of shit to stay motivated, right? If I need to take it up and really look for some higher level coaching, some really top notch stuff, then I'm sure there's a time for that. And when I get there, I'll make that move. It's probably one of my favorite
Favorite exercises for shoulders, because I don't have really wide clavicles. So I gotta round out my delts as much as I can. I wanna make sure I hit them good form, constant tension, pinch at the top. All day.
Down slow, down slow. There we go. Yep. Down slow. Yep. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Come on.
That's it.
If you could just go through like a typical day at work, because it is like a set schedule, but at the same time it's so time consuming compared to a typical 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So what's a typical day at work, and do you think it helps your training? Do you think it hinders it, or kind of go about that?
Well, I'll start off by saying I definitely think it's helped because it's very consistent. My old schedule, I worked 12-hour shifts, and they were from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So I was a night shift guy, man. I was a vampire, and that's just it's taxing on your body. You never really get used to it. But right now, my new schedule while I'm in school is I do a 24 on, 48 off, and it starts at 7 a.m. I go into work. It's at a fire station. I'm not a firefighter, but I do work out of the fire station. We got an ambulance there. I show up at 7 a.m. We check the truck in, make sure we got everything we need. Call dispatch, let them know we're good to go. And we pretty much just hang out in that area. We got our post, our station, and if they need us in another place, they call us in. We get a call, we go. There's days where we literally don't see one patient. I'll sit there for 24 hours and get paid to eat and sleep and watch TV and bullshit. I mean, you know, but maybe I shouldn't say that. We should cut that out. But you know, there's days where we run our ass off, you know, and you know, so it balances out. It really does. But I like the schedule nonetheless. So it's good.
I'm sure you have days where you get all your meals, and I'm sure there's days where you actually miss a lot of your meals. So it's a bittersweet kind of thing.
Yeah.
But so you graduated from FSU. Now you work here in town, and also at the gym where I guess we have maybe close to 10 competitors.
Yeah,
some
man,
powerlifting. So what's this gym like, and like the kind of atmosphere? How'd you explain it?
You know, I love this gym. I've just gotten used to it. You know, the people here, you know, you, Paul, a lot of the other guys, the competitors, you know, just having that presence of other competitors. You may be friendly like we're friendly, but there's always that degree of competition, and it's motivating, man. We feed off of that. I know I do. And I love being around other competitors. I love being in this gym, even if they yell at me for grunting every now and again.
Well, I'll say that it feels like in this gym there's always someone preparing for something.
Yeah.
And so when I came off my off season, I had Paul preparing for his show. So when I wanted to kind of relax, I couldn't sit back and just not do anything. It's kind of helped my off season. So I'm sure you feel the same way, that this gym definitely helps your off season. It's always staying constant, because you're always seeing people just do things as far as competing.
Yeah, and when it's, I mean, like I said, I've been in the off season for 3 years, so I've been watching everybody compete, and I love to meet people that compete, man. It's a common thread that binds us, man. He's in a fraternity. Not me. If it weren't for bodybuilding, I wouldn't be talking to this kid.
I wouldn't know him at all.
You know, but that's what I love about it, you know. Whew. All day. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. All day. Yeah. Yeah.
I really hate to try to spot you on this.
Whew. Yeah. Come on. All day. Yeah.
There you go, baby. Come on.
Hey. Yeah. All day.
Good.
Your arm looks much better than when I saw you.
Yeah. All day. Yeah.
Step. Quarter turn, heels together. Good. Quarter turn. Spread that back. Spread that back. Shoulders out. Come on. Quarter turn. Good. Quarter turn. You don't look off, Savior. Front lat. There you go. Can you come around farther back with your hands when you start? And bring it out.
What is your next show, or what time of the year? Is it gonna be early in the year, later in the year? What exactly are you aiming for exactly?
Definitely early in the year. I want to come out because I haven't dieted. In 3 years, I don't really know how my body's going to respond, what I'm going to look like. So I'm going to come out in April and May, maybe do a non-qualifier or two. I'm looking at doing either the Gateway Classic over in Lake City. I know it's early April. And then there's the Panhandle Showdown over in Pensacola.
That's a good show
yeah,
every year.
Russ Messi puts on a really good show. I did that one a few years ago. I really enjoyed it. Even though I don't know if it's going to be a qualifier this year. I'll probably do it either way, but I'm definitely going to look at do some regional shows just to kind of get my diet tight, make sure I know how my body's going to respond, and then at that point, I'm going to hit a couple qualifiers throughout the calendar year and try to qualify as soon as I can.
Because that's your main goal at the end of the year.
Yeah.
A win for you would be qualifying for a 2012 national show, correct?
Definitely, that's the goal. Qualify.
Well, we're going to wrap this thing up here, but if you could just give me your contact information if anyone wants to reach you, and we'll send it off with that.
Yes, ladies, my phone number is I don't have a website or anything.
Wait, that one guy, what was his name? Last night, you don't remember?
His name was Timmy.
But what contact information?
You guys can find me on Facebook. I don't have a website or anything. I'm just getting into this whole promoting myself, so keep a lookout for me. You can find me on Facebook. Just do a search for me, Richard Bokinski, Bokinsky. Or I think you could probably do Dickbo. I'll go by Dickbo.
Yeah.
Comes up. Look on Lamar's page. I'm friends with him. Hit me up, man.
Definitely.
Love to hear from you guys and get some feedback.
Yeah, me and Shoulder are about to get into shoulders, so you'll see us go through that. Thank you guys, and thank you, Richard, for the day.